Welcome all friends in the Dhamma for this evening. I just would like to introduce you a shortcut. It doesn't mean that what you practice wrong. What you practice is correct, good. But I will show you, point you something that you can realize and you can make a shortcut. Go to calmness and insight very easy. Okay? So first, now we sitting and you make your mind relaxed and happy. What happened? Open your eye first. Open your eye first and just make your mind relaxed and happy. When you feel relaxed and happy, what happened? When you feel relaxed and happy,
Very peaceful.
before peaceful, there is quietness. Yes. When you happy and pleasant mind, delighted mind, smiling a little, you feel that some quietness coming together. When you breathing, quietness coming together. You breathing for a while. Because today I will show you that if you can see the quietness, that everybody has quietness. Just see quietness. That is the way, very shortcut. You just breathing naturally, not pay too much attention, naturally. You feel something quietness? Quietness. Just quiet. You do any method of meditation, every method, there is quietness together. Even you realize the rising and falling of the stomach, when you realize there is quietness. You do breathing meditation, breathing naturally, there is quietness. When you do chanting, in Thailand we chanting Buddho, Buddho. Or you do movement, mindfulness on the movement, there is quietness together. So if I tell you, if you just be quiet, just quiet, in the quietness, there is all. Mindfulness, awareness, concentration, understanding, realization, everything in the quietness. Now, most you are attached to the form of practice. But you see, every form of practice, when you start, there is quietness in the beginning. When you do good meditation, quietness so nice. When you go to deep meditation, quietness very nice. Okay? In the quietness, there's still some thought. But it's not any trouble because you can stay with quietness and you see thought. Let thought come and then the thought gone by itself. If you stay quiet, do nothing. Mostly, you always force your mind to do that, to do this, to do that, to do this. Immediately you force your mind. Immediately you closing your eye and you force. Okay? That is not the natural mindfulness. It's from your desire. I will tell you in the beginning. If you just feel quietness, in the quietness, there is the great mindfulness in the quietness. When you practice, then you get the outcome. The outcome that you have great mindfulness. So, in the way of Buddha, there is the way and there is result. There is the way and result. Sota patimak, sota patipon. Sakita kamimak, sakita kamipon. Anakamimak, anakamipon. Arahatamak, arahatapon. Mak is the way. Pon is the fruit. You go on the way, never eat fruit because you have doubt. You have desire, doubt, and you're not sure, and you don't know, and you work hard. But you don't know that from the beginning when you start, when you go on the way, there is the outcome already. That is quietness. You start concentrate any method. In the beginning there is quietness already. Let's say you can try any type of meditation. When you start, there is parallel. The object to know and the knower. The knower, you cannot find the knower. If you try to find, you don't know. But if you quiet, you know. Knowing is in the quietness. So now you just be quiet. You know how you feel, but you try to concentrate the object, but you go away from the knower. You concentrate the object with desire, with so much intention, so it's not quiet. If you go back to the quiet, you know everything. Just quiet. Not try to quiet. Just quiet. You read a book. For example, you give some book. We can try now. You can understand. One book for one person. Any book, okay. I will show you the natural meditation and calmness is in your life. Okay, not bending your head, just take the book up, okay? Any page, you just read any page. Start to read a book, there is quietness coming together. You start reading and you reading a book, then you see what happening. There is quietness. Try to do calmness. Try to find calmness. But now, you see, calmness is there. It's in the quiet. You read a book, you feel some pleasant quietness. That is the calmness together with insight, wisdom. You read a book again with quietness. There is not only calmness, there is knowing and seeing. Knowing what you are reading and seeing what you are reading, but not only seeing the object you read, but the great mindfulness, seeing what feeling respond to what you read. You have seen. Again, reading. You're reading, your eye see the book, but another eye, the mindfulness eye, see your feeling. That's in the quietness. There is calmness, not only calmness, peacefulness, and there is seeing. and knowing and seeing. Don't try to know, don't try to see. It's there, just be quiet. You read a book, you have quietness. You can see how you enjoy reading the book, and how you can see in the quietness, right? So very important. Normally we study about Satipatthana, but I can refer to one great master in Thailand. He told me, not told direct to me, told to his disciple, and he told about the great mindfulness, Mahasati. He just said that the great mindfulness come quietly, not loud, very quiet. This great master, all Buddhists in Thailand respect and feel like he has anakamipon. Okay? And he mentioned great mindfulness coming with quietness. Quietness. I don't understand before. After that I read Ajahn Chah. Wisdom from the calmness. Then I go to the calmness again. It's not thinking. This kind of wisdom is not thinking. It's not guess or thinking, but it's the real wisdom come from the calmness. And the calmness, then just when you feel calmness, this word about great mindfulness come with quietness happen to my mind. Really quiet. And then I get, very near, close to us. We do things, we have quietness in doing things. That's right. You read a book, you have quietness. When you read now, you quiet now. You work with intention, you have quietness. You feeling happy, you have quiet. Everybody feeling happy again, smiling. What coming with smiling? Quietness. So after I get this technique, and then I learn from Luang Pu Dun, not from Luang Pu Dun directly because he passed away already, but Luang Ta, the old monk, just show me about the great mindfulness. Show me by spiritual, not by word. Okay, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Quietness. Then just stay with quietness. But you see, our emotion try to hold the quietness. You cannot stay with quietness for a long time. Then you have that feeling, those kind of feeling coming. You lose quietness. But if you can stay with quietness, that you are the super mundane way, on the way. So this Luang Pu Dun, you know Luang Pu Dun, the famous master in Thailand, but he passed away already. He just said that what you see is not true, but it's true in your knowing. Okay? What you see not true, but it's true in your knowing. The knower is true, but the object to know not true. Okay? It keeps changing. So that's why I just stay in the quietness. It's the pure knowing. And then all attachment to the object to learn just gone away little by little, gradually. And then freedom coming. Because we stay with knower, but usually we stay with object to know. Okay? That's not true. So you feel awakened, everybody? You don't have to try to be awakened. Because the great mindfulness coming is awaken itself. Just be quiet. The great mindfulness come. And you don't have to try to be mindful. It's mindful already. So this is very important. And this great master, in his temple, any monks learning with him, wake up 2 o'clock in the morning and walking meditation with quietness until 6 o'clock. And 6 o'clock go for food, for alms, begging for alms. 8 o'clock walking again with quietness until 12, no lunch, just 1 meal. And take a rest 12 to 1 to 2. And 2 o'clock walking meditation with quietness again to 6 o'clock. And then in the evening walking again all day quietness. Okay? So that's, but normally he teach the way how to apply the mindfulness to know our feeling. But he just give the word quietness. Mindfulness come with quietness. This word very important. Okay? So now you see, you just quiet. Anapanasati already there. Just quiet. Very soon you feel the breathing. Just quiet. Not try to be quiet, just quiet. Breathing, natural one. Before you try to force the breathing, softly, but just quiet. The breathing softly. Okay?
Just now you are mentioning about Nopodun, you know?
Nopodun.
Yeah, they were walking many hours.
Oh,
so
no.
quietness, what do they pay attention to? They just stay with the quietness.
I'm not sure because I just visit him and talk for a few hours only.
The disciple, you're saying that they're walking
Disciple, I am not sure that he get the idea or not, but just conversation. And he say, oh, what you learn? Oh, he say, my master say, the great mindfulness comes with quietness. But I don't think he get the idea. I don't think he get the idea because he still something like he say when we talk about life in the temple. He say he meditation long time. When he stay in the temple, he got calmness. But when he go to the market, to town, calmness gone. And then he just gave me what he learned from the master. And he said, great mindfulness come with quietness. I talked with him 2 years, 3 years already. And then I not pay attention. But after I learned from Ajahn Chah book, Wisdom from the Calmness, then I feel quietness. And then I just try every method that I have practiced before. I just be quiet. Oh, in the quietness.
Is quietness and calmness the same? Quietness is natural.
Quietness means quiet in your brain first, in your thought. It's not yet calm, yes, okay? So it no need to be calm try to be calm or to do calmness, just to do quietness, and it become calmness. Okay? Normally we practice for the purpose of calmness, and we cannot get calmness for the stable calmness. But if you just be quiet, you get calmness already. So something like you try to practice calmness, you cannot get calmness. So then just practice to be quiet, or just to be quiet. Calmness come already. So then very quickly, because I practice emptiness meditation before, when I get the quietness, it get going through the emptiness of mind in a short time. Okay? So that's why now I stay with quietness all day. Quietness doesn't mean that you cannot talk. You can talk. You can talk with quietness. And it doesn't mean that you don't have to think. You can think. You can use your thought. But think with quietness. You see your thought. Okay? Think with quietness. Think with quietness. Okay? And you see what you are thinking. Okay? Quietness, and then I connect to what I practiced before is smiling. It's relaxation meditation and emptiness meditation. When I get quiet, just I got the concept from Ajahn Chah. In the calmness, it doesn't mean that thought, no thought. It's still there is thought. Ajahn Chah concept. In the calmness, still there is thought, but it's not trouble. It's not trouble, so then it's good for learning. So we see thought for learning. Learning not to be attached to thought, not sway with thought. Okay? This is, I get this concept, and then I get this concept. Oh, wisdom is not the thinking, is not a guess, but is understanding. Okay? So then I get quietness, and then I get emptiness. Very short time. So now I also teach my students to let them just start quiet first before doing anything. Quiet first. Even you do meditation, not hurry, quiet first. Okay? When you just quiet, breathing, the natural one come out. Or if you practice rising, falling, you quiet first. And from your, in the quiet, there is memory that the great mindfulness will realize what you practiced before. Okay? When you quiet, what you practice is coming to that time. Okay? And is the natural mindfulness. Is not mindfulness with desire. Okay? This is very important. So now what you learn so many years or many master is correct. But if you just be quiet, it look like you don't have to stick to anything. In the quietness, what you know, you know. What you see, you see. Okay? What you understand, you understand. Okay? If you know the breathing, you know the breathing. If you know the rising, falling, you know the rising, falling. If you know the feeling of the cool, hot, of the four elements, you know the four elements. Because it's you, it's yours. Okay? So quietness. So we try for this session, do nothing, just be quiet. Okay? First, you also try to be quiet. It's not that way. So just relax. And open eye first. Because when you close your eye, you try to be quiet. Okay? So I explain to you one point. When you try, it's not quiet. It's concentration. Concentration develops stillness. Quietness develops calmness. Okay? You concentration, you see, you have one pointedness somewhere. Okay? That's stillness. But quietness is not one pointed, but it's the singleness of mind. You quiet there, the mind becomes singleness. Like the Lord Buddha has the radiation, single mind. Okay? Wake up, this means wake up. Lord Buddha already wake up. But if you just develop concentration, you got stillness. It's got power, but it's not wake up. Okay? So, anyhow, let's say that normally we practice meditation or vipassana. We practice by concentration. I will refer to the doctrine. There is 5 power, 5 faculty. Faith faculty, effort faculty, and concentration, samadhi faculty, mindfulness faculty, and wisdom faculty. Most you have faith, effort, and samadhi or concentration faculty that develop one pointedness of mind. Okay? But what you practice is not awake because mindfulness faculty is still weak. Okay? So mindfulness faculty, that is the point that very important for get progress in the practice. Okay? Mindfulness, if I tell you that today I just make you more balanced, you have concentration, I know, because most practice by concentration, but it develops stillness. Okay? Today I just introduce you mindfulness, the great one. Nothing to do, just be quiet. Okay? You concentrate with quietness. You have 2 power, concentration power and the great mindfulness power. And after that, maybe tomorrow, the wisdom faculty, I will teach you about sensing, awareness. Tomorrow, because it needs time to get experience. Okay? At least one day, full day, if you want to learn. So for this tonight, just relax and quiet. Quiet by smiling. When you're smiling, quiet coming. When you're smiling, pleasant mind, quiet coming. Normally, you stay with the pleasant mind, but today we stay with quietness. The pleasant mind is the object to know, but the quiet mind, that is where the knowing is. Okay? So don't worry about what happened in your mind. Just quiet and know things as they really are. Okay? Okay, first what you know. Okay. Just quiet what you know. Okay, you know you are sitting. That's all enough. Okay? you know sitting. Okay. And not only knowing, if you're quiet, you see how you're sitting also. Huh? In the quietness. You don't have to try to look at your sitting, but you just quiet. It will knowing and seeing from the rough body to the neater body to the feeling of the body to the feeling of mind. So not decide to look at, to go ahead. Okay? Just quiet. What you know, you know. Okay? But you know you are quiet. In the quietness, you know your feeling. In the quietness, you know, sometimes you know the breathing smoothly. Sometimes you know a little thought still there. That's good. Good to know. Before you have thought, you don't know because you lost in thought. Now you're quiet, you know you have thought. Okay? Good. Excellent. Huh? Okay. Just relax. Relax. And just smiling. And you feel quiet. Go to the quiet. Awaken to the quiet. Okay? You open eye. You look around. Before you not stay with quiet. You got sick. That's good. That's not good. Okay? Now no. Go to the quietness. You look around. You still be quiet. When you are quiet, don't worry. The calmness is there already. Okay.
อาจารย์มาจากวัดหลวงไพ่แม่ชี
นั่งก่อนกำลังเทศอยู่นะ Just be quiet. I talk to her. I am quiet. Quiet doesn't mean that we cannot talk. We can talk, but we quiet. Be quiet and we listen first what she say, and then we answer. Okay, later. Okay. So quiet, you have the power of mind. Quiet, you know, still thought there, but it's not trouble. But how to do with thought? Just quiet. That means learning how to stay with thought. Okay? Learning how to stay with thought with quietness. Okay? How to stay with thought? Quiet with smiling. Okay? Thought gradually gone. Okay? Then you see thought gradually gone and you see smiling mind arising in your mind. So in the quietness, you got knowing and seeing. Not seeing outside, but seeing inside. Seeing your feeling. Seeing your thought. So you just practice in the natural way. Maybe tonight you go back home. You see television. Quiet. You see your feeling. Changing. You got Dhamma during watching TV. And then you got boring. Why? Stupid. Okay. Quiet. Now you watching TV to learn. Not to enjoy only. To learn. With quietness. You try. Listen to radio. Quiet. When you just know in the extent of knowledge that something happening, and that is the illusion. Okay? is something that you before you attach to, but now stupid. Okay? You just quiet. So now you see, you know how, you know quietness. In the quietness, there is knowing and seeing. So everybody now know your feeling, see your feeling, and what happening. When you know feeling, know and see you're feeling better. You're feeling better and neater. You just know it, just see it. Just let gone your tension over the body. If you just force your body, it's not quiet. Just soft. You can do something, massage yourself, or just grasping hand and quiet. You see, there is the breathing, natural one coming, okay? But you see not only the breathing, you see the whole feeling of mind, feeling of body, and feeling of breathing. So make sure you stay at quiet, because normally when you close your eye, you stay at breathing, or you stay at the feeling, because you concentrate or focus. But now today, we just stay at quietness. Breathing is the breathing of the body. You just stay quiet, and you see that it's not your breathing, it's the breathing of your body. It's the breathing of the body of the breathing. And you just see, and then you feeling calm and calmer. And when you see the whole feeling, the feeling inside of your mind, the body and the breathing softly, natural one, then you close your eye and stay with quiet, okay? Quietness, and close your eye. Just do nothing, just be quiet. There is thought, okay, don't worry. You see it, you know it. Then that's okay. No worry. And you see your feeling of smiling. And you see your breathing, and know how the breathing softly and naturally. You just stay at quietness. The mind becomes singleness. You develop singleness of mind. Awareness there, mindfulness there, understanding there. Just be quiet. In the beginning, you get thought, don't worry, just quiet, and learn to stay with thought by quietness. You know how to stay with thought, then the breathing becomes smoother, softer. I become calmer, just quiet. In the quietness, there is knowing and seeing. Knowing what? Seeing what? Knowing and seeing thought and feeling of yourself. Keep changing, that's right. Thought keep changing, feeling keep changing. You can know, you can see in the quietness. Just quietness. Not try to know, not try to see. Just quietness with relax and relax. Quietness also become neater, peace and quiet. Become softer and naturally. You wake up all the time because you not sway with thought, with feeling, because you wake up and stay with quietness. Quietness, knowing and seeing in the quietness with understanding. You know what you see, you accept and understanding. Fight with thought, not fight with your feeling. Just accept and understanding. Stay quiet and quiet only. Accept and understanding. Come up things gone. Thought come up, thought gone. Feeling come up, feeling gone. With understanding of the changing of the feeling and thought, so you cannot be attached to that. Let go your doubt. Let go your thinking. Just be freedom. Only things come up, things gone. Thought come up, thought gone. Feeling come up, feeling gone. Just stay with quiet. You see things as they really are. It's not true that you attach to it. All the things, let go with quietness. Let go. Be quiet. Eight noble path become one. Four foundation of mind become one. 16 steps of Anapanasati become one. Just quiet. In the quietness, now you see the freedom of mind. A freedom of mind more and more, because you stay with quietness. When you open your eye, just quiet, then everything okay. Now open your eye. Just quiet. And stay with quietness. Moving your hand, just quiet. And then even you moving or open your eye, you see things, but just quiet. And don't have to prepare anything to do meditation. Just quiet and close your eye. Still there, but not trouble. You see thought. The thought, then you can see your feeling also. And when you not trouble with thought or feeling, you feel the soft and natural breathing. Just and open the eye again. Because you not get used to quietness. Sometimes you sway with some feeling. So in the beginning, if you quiet, you can be quiet for some minutes. You just open eye. Because after that you sway again. You open eye, then you quiet. Coming. Because today we practice quietness. And then in the quietness, knowing and seeing. Knowing what? Seeing what? Knowing how you feel. Seeing how you feel. But if you sway, you not know, you not see, you are swaying, okay? Then close your eye again. And try moving your hand. And you stay with quiet. And see from the quietness how you move your hand. You feel with the body. How you feel with your feeling. So if you stay quietness, even you moving, you still have mindfulness, the great one. Not lost in thought, not swaying with feeling. And eye again. And just moving. Stay with quietness. And we can talk. Do you have any question? Something different? New experience. New experience. Do not get quietness because you sway in the peacefulness. Because in the beginning you close your eye quickly, so quickly before you understand, and then you sway in the peacefulness, and you have no wisdom. Okay? So never mind. I wake you up. You can stay quietness. Because quietness, if you can stay with quietness, it doesn't matter you close your eye or not. And for the people who get used to close the eye and swaying in the pleasure, in the happiness, better open eye first. Okay? Then you will not understand quietness. You fall and sway in the peacefulness and without wisdom. Okay? Open eye and read a book. Read a book again. Read a book. This is your homework. Read a book. Read a book. You got quietness without practice. And you remember how quietness you get from reading a book. The same thing. Just when you read a book, just smart, not bending, and you get tired. Okay, smart and reading a book. See your feeling, how you're feeling. Feedback to the reading. You see your enjoyment, and you see even quietness still there. You're smiling, you get quietness now. Smiling and just stay with yourself. So today I just teach you how to stay with yourself. Meditation, it means to stay with ourselves, not sway, not lost in thought. Okay? So, if you do your job, do any job of talking or walking or eating, you see when you quietness, even you eating before you not quiet, to be so fast, not quiet. When you quiet, do not try to slow down. Okay? And you can eat food efficiently. Digestion good. Okay? Same. Now when you just stay quiet, you can feel the breathing good. Before you breathing in a hurry, breathing like an engine. Now you're breathing softly. So you stay with quietness. Your health is better because breathing softly. Okay? And you can feel that, you can know that. Just quiet only. In the quietness, breathing is there, mindfulness is there, awareness is there, wisdom is there. Not try to find the way, because that you already have some planning. Okay? You planning in the beginning. Now I will keep my mind stillness or calmness. You planning already. Just relax and quietness. Quietness. Maybe you can feel your finger and quietness. Stay with yourself. In the quietness, you know how fast, how slowly you move your finger. In the quietness, not only knowing, you got seeing in the quietness. Knowing and seeing already there. So Great mindfulness comes with quietness. If you learn and remember and planning to do that, to do this, you're not successful. It's not the great mindfulness. It's the desire. But there is mindful, but full of desire. Okay? So what you practice now, it should be enough. You just stay quiet, and you will learn by yourself now. Quiet. How to be quiet. Reading a book, same thing. I'll read again. Any page. Same thing. You don't have to don't have to practice quietness. Read a book. You have quietness.
Only Dharma books.
Any book, okay.
Politics books very difficult.
There, in the quietness, even you have first, okay, you read book, Dhamma book, but after that you have quietness strong. Then you read some other book, okay? You can see that. Now you're not lost in thought, okay? Newspaper. First you read something that not make you trouble first. And after that you have strong mindfulness, you can read any newspaper. Okay? First read Dhamma book first, because it help you, okay? More quiet. So you read book now, you feel something coming with you, quietness. That's the way, shortcut with the fruition, okay? So now, just sample when you got quietness. When you do any practice with different practice, you just do following the master, but plus quietness. Okay? Let's say you want to concentrate. You concentrate. But before concentrate, quietness first. Okay? And then you concentrate. Because the quietness will hold you, not go down, not sinking down in the concentration. Or you wake up together. Okay? Or you would like to do visualization. Not immediately do visualization. Just quiet first. Quiet. And then visualization with quietness. When you do visualization with quietness, you have both concentration and mindfulness. Wake up. Mindfulness wake up will make the visualization so clear. Okay? So clear. Or you do any method, quiet first. What you practice? What method for yourself now? Huh?
Meditation.
Yeah. Which method?
See things as they are.
Huh?
See things as they are.
See things as they are. Oh, quietness will help you. Huh? How about yourself? Huh?
Rising falling.
Now rising falling. Before rising falling, quiet first. And quiet and open eye for a while first. Quiet. You know rising? You know falling? Now, quiet. Know from the quietness. Nothing from the quietness. Not nothing from yourself, selfness. Quiet first. So now, even every method different, but go through the same thing. Quietness, peacefulness, emptiness. So that's why I introduce this technique, so that even you go to any temple, what they teach, you follow them. Okay? But with quietness. Rising, falling, good. You practice rising, falling, following them, but with quietness. Okay? Breathing meditation, same, quietness first. visualization. Quietness first, and visualization. Now you just move yourself, relax, and walking. You can walking with quietness, even different method, but the purpose here, quietness, the great mindfulness there. And when the great mindfulness coming up, that is jhana, okay? But now you concentration, you develop chana, okay? But here we develop jhana, okay? Jhana means knowing and seeing, okay? Now we walk. You see, you can walk fast, slow, what any method with quietness, easy. Before walk, just quiet and relax. Relax first. Relax, smiling and quietness. And walk normally walking in your office, in your house, but quietness. Try to walk. I say walk. Try to walk in your house, but with quietness. Okay? So you see your thought? Yeah. When you stay with quietness, you see thought. But no trouble. That's good. Learning thought. Okay? You see your feeling? No style. Walking as you walking in your house or office. Just quiet. You feel pleasant breathing when you are quiet? Stay with quiet, not sway with pleasant. Okay? Stay with quiet. And you see, you get quietness, it's become more empty. Okay? But still there is thought. Don't worry. See it. Know it, learn it, and feeling, smiling a little, so that you can see thought and feeling easily. If Buddhist way cannot apply in daily life, maybe not 5,000 years, maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 gone away. But if we can apply in daily life, more than 5,000, because it's the truth. You see, now you see your thought. Before you lost in thought, now you feel sometimes something like embarrassed with thought. Why? So many thoughts. Because now you practice to be quiet. Good to see what you never see before. Because you lost in thought all the time. Okay? Quietness. Quietness. Do nothing. Okay? When you do, you planning already. Nah? Do nothing. Quiet. Okay? With this style. Walking meditation. This style. Okay? But quiet, okay? Good? So now, Buddhism now will be unified if we know the concept. Every method good. But come to the point, freedom of mind. Quiet, you see, your thought always hold you in thought, or sometimes your feeling hold you sway in feeling. Before you sway, now not sway, just quiet, wake up. When quiet, you wake up. So hard. Just quiet. Everything there. You learn the present moment, what what you know. Okay, you don't have to have doubt. Why? That already passed already. Just knowing at the present with quiet. What you know? You know your style of walking. That's good. It helps you not lost in thought because you know the present moment. You're not lost in thought. Okay? Naturally. No, not try. Okay, you try for the practice beginner, but you should go up. Intermediate, advanced. Advanced no style. Okay? Or up, but I not reject the method. Method is important. Sometimes people don't understand. So people should learn method by method. Okay? But after they understand, should come out from the method and just be quiet. Okay? And this quietness is your life. So now you see when you you walking and you have quietness. Oh, very great mindfulness. You know yourself is great. Okay? It's not only mindfulness. It's Mahasati in Thailand. Mahasati. The great one, mindfulness. The great one beyond the thought, over the thought, above thought, and can see thought. Okay? Just quiet. And quiet expanding, you see? Quiet expanding is the energy, okay? Is the singleness of mind. When you quiet, mind becomes single. Okay? More single. You know the whole feeling. That's right. Breathing smoothly, relax the body and the mind, and stay with the knower in the quietness. Not sway with the object. The pleasant happiness, that is the object. Okay? Or the breathing that you always focus, that is the object. If you stay with the object to know, that's only samatha only. Okay? But now we develop both samatha and insight or vipassana, knowing things as they really are. How to know things as they really are? You quiet first. Quiet. But if you quiet and you bending your head, you will think too much. Okay? Walk smart, working smart with quiet. Quietness, but you walk not smart. Not smart. You cannot be quiet. Working smart, walk smart, do smart, everything smart, you get quiet. Very easy. Easy? You have more confidence when you get quietness. That's right. Not try, you try. Not try to be quiet. Just reason quiet. Okay. Any question? Okay, we have a talk. Question and answer. Enough. Quietness. Tomorrow, this quietness still outside. Tomorrow I will bring to the quietness inside. Okay? Okay? But first, step by step. Awareness outside and then awareness inside with quietness. Now only awareness outside. Okay? tomorrow we have time นะ more time you can get more experience one day enough one day cost enough but the problem is that when I'm teaching the newcomer come so then I cannot go further
All of them will continue tonight. It's very nice talk today. We can start tomorrow different group. Morning one different. 30, 40.
okay you arrange
Tomorrow.
start what time
After your lunch.
Okay
After lunch.
okay and continue to the night time in the
Yes.
evening
Yes.
because you need experience quiet especially I'm quiet you're quiet because my quiet is very powerful everybody sit in front of me become quiet really you need master to guide you I think about sometimes okay because I have experience sometimes my student go back home he look for quietness he can look for quietness but he can when he come stay with me he quietness because my quietness is like a bowl it's open your quietness is look like up not open okay when open is so powerful everybody wake up okay so important you practice to be awakened with quietness 2 months I give you time 2 months to maybe wake up okay 2 months wake up and also my video or my MP3 this when you listen you wake up also this one video because I don't know on my CD here CD if my CD what I'm teaching in the CD you have the pendulum it's swinging it has a power so my students say when they learn from the record the same learning with master sometimes it's a sad the energy is the energy okay tomorrow we start again good night สาธุ